Hey guys, Callie Carroll here, aka FittCoach, aka Postpartum with FittCoach. And you guys, we're talking about what it's like, what the experience is like after having babies. And I'm just giving you basically my take on what it's like after having a 14-year-old, a 12-year-old, 14 and a half, 12 and a half, and now I have a 3-week little baby, and I'm 39 years old. So surprise, just walking you through a little bit of what my journey's been like and seeing what things I can maybe help out with. I don't know, right? So today, I want to talk about something really sad and really important and really emotional. Here's the question, the million-dollar question. When do you put your baby in the crib? When do you move them from the cute little bassinet that's next to your bed, that's white and lacy and perfect, and he's right there, right next to you, and you can just kiss him and hug him anytime and bring him to his own space in his own world, right? It's like that first empty nester moment. So when's the right time? Right? Who knows? Okay, here's the first deal. I don't actually know the answer. Okay, so just a spoiler alert, if you want to remove yourself from here, perfect. I'm just going to give you my experience and kind of the thought process of me now versus 14 and a half years ago. So with my first one, I will tell you guys, there were a lot of things that went on with the pregnancy, right? Like pregnancy was like beautiful, perfect, amazing thing. And it is. It's really, really cool. Also, I was sick for 39 weeks. Like I was sick the whole time. Okay, maybe there was like a week or two that I wasn't sick, but like you're barfing and you're nauseous. And then like, I don't know if my rib was broken or displaced or like something was going on. Like that was the most painful part. And by the way, this happens with all of my pregnancies. Yay! Right? So there's all these different things that are maybe a little bit less than what you think they're going to be. And then for me, you guys, regardless of all of that, despite all of those things, because that's like, let's just get pregnant again, right? The tiredness. Oh my gosh. After my daughter, I was so tired. I remember those first 3 weeks being like almost delirious, like sleepwalking through life and thinking like this is the worst part of the full experience. Like getting to have my baby, of course, like all of that's beautiful. It's perfect. I'd do it again in a heartbeat for every one of my babies, for a future baby, right? But like that part sucked. So, when I was with her, I couldn't stop, like I couldn't not be awake with her. Anybody else, first time parents, right? Where you're like, I know I'm supposed to sleep when they're sleeping, but I can't. I just want to be by them. I want to hold them. I want to hug them. I want to love them. I don't want to miss anything. And I think that I put myself into a state of not sleeping well. And then I showed up low energy and almost like halfway mentally there. So now, fast forward to now, okay, where it's 14 and a half years later. I have my son who's 12 and a half now too. So, but his was pretty much, well, I don't know, it's a little bit different. Okay. 14 and a half years later, right? I'm in a different state. I'm older, I'm more patient, I'm a health coach, a fit coach, so I've got different standards of how I want to take care of my body. I've studied a lot of different things, and I'm showing up different to this experience with my little Quincy. And one of those is my sleep pattern. So I've been thinking about it like pretty much, you guys, since about week 1, like when's going to be the right time to have Quincy sleep in his room. And I will tell you, he is the cutest little bundle, little package ever. He's 3 weeks and 3 days old right now. And my God, I just love him more than anything. Like you guys know what I'm saying, right? But like all of that, and he makes the cutest noises when he sleeps. I mean, like he is the noisiest. Maybe you got one of these sleeper. It's like, ooh, ee, oh, ee, like, and he like, ooh, talks, right? And I take him on a walk, he's like, or like this is him all the time. Like he's just going to be a vocal little one. So when I'm sleeping at night and he's in my adorable bassinet and I'm right there next to him, even when we're on our sleep cycles, when we're actually having our eyes closed in between those breastfeeding sessions, I don't think I'm sleeping very much. So this is how I evaluated when is the right time, because each one of us is going to be different, right? Your right time is going to be different than my right time. But I've thought about basically having priorities. having priorities of being my best me for him. That's what I want. I want to show up as my best me for him. And even though I want him in my bassinet next to me, and I want to be able to just like every time he coos or says anything or I want to look over and peek, oh, is he doing okay? He's so cute. And then kind of go back to sleep. But doing that, I wasn't getting a sufficient amount of sleep. And it's hard enough, right? It's hard enough. He goes to bed at 8, we eat again, he eats at 8, we eat again at 1, we eat again at 4. That's about the cycle that we've got going on right now. And that's like, then you have an hour eating that's in there. So like really, I'm only getting like a 3-hour chunk of sleep, and then a 2-hour chunk of sleep, and then a 2-hour, 1.5-hour chunk of sleep. So it's hard enough as it is, let alone having halfway sleep when my baby's sleeping next to me. So I made a really hard choice yesterday. And I cleared out the crib because I was just thinking, okay, in the next 2 months, like literally that's my mindset, right? In the next 2 months, I'm just gonna like take a deep breath and see how that feels. Put him in his own bed and see how that feels. So last night I was feeding him over here and I was like, you know what? Like, I think that I should try it for a night and just see how he does. And I put him into his own crib instead of his bassinet, you guys. And here's the deal. No matter when it is, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard. I don't think that dads necessarily understand this process, but I think for a lot of us mom, there's that separation anxiety just as much like they have it later on. We have it too. They've been in us. They've been a part of us for so long. And then you put him next to you and I miss him. He's next to me and I still miss him, right? Let alone in a different room. Now I'm really missing him. But what's the most important thing? The most important thing to me as Postpartum with FittCoach, just the most important thing with me, you guys, is that I'm my healthiest person for him. And me not sleeping and me not taking care of myself is not the best for us long run. Not to mention, it's not like we're quiet sleepers either, right? I got to tap my husband when he's snoring. I'm sure when my eyes are closed that I'm snoring sometimes, like that we're roll over the bed or whatever that is. Now we're waking each other up. It's like you wake me up, I'll wake you up. You wake me up, I'll wake you up. Right? So he's not getting as good a sleep and he's perhaps waking up more than he should. So for us, this is my answer, right? For us, the right answer is when you see that it's inhibiting your sleep and you don't feel like you guys are both getting a full night's of rest as much as you could. I get it. We're going to have to get up. We're going to feed. We're going to do all of our good mom stuff. That's awesome, right? But when you feel like you're inhibiting one another's sleep, I think it's time to maybe look at the situation. Like, I know that my little boy's safe. I know that he's safe in his crib. I know that I have all the things set up right when he goes to bed. So, it's hard. Gosh, it's so hard, right? But I think that that's best for us. And even as I say that, I kind of feel a little bar. I feel like, but what if I want him next to me tonight? Well, then I put him next to me tonight, right? I'm my own boss. Right? It's not like an absolute the first time, but for me, that's where the situation is at. And he's 3 weeks and 3 days old. So when is the right time? When's the right time? It's different for each and every one of us. But I think the most important thing is showing up as your best you for your little one with the most energy and awareness that you possibly can, given that you need to feed him 2, 3, 4 times, whatever that is during the night, right? It's difficult when you create that situation, when you have the separation, but know that you're doing it because you're a good mom, you're good parents, you're caring about the little one, right? So postpartum with FittCoach, you guys, once again, just sharing from my experiences as a 39, almost 40-year-old woman having babies again, and also as a health coach and a fitness coach. That's really my first and foremost job, is igniting smiles, helping people feel more confident. I work with a lot of moms on getting their bodies back after babies, and just a lot of people that are going after more confidence, more success in their lives, starting with your mind, body, soul transformations. So that's what I do. So if you guys want any more information, of course, feel free to message me, but subscribe below. You'll get all types of videos, from workout videos, from to the postpartum videos, to just random crap I do. I don't know what I'm doing out there sometimes, you guys. I'm just trying to have fun. That's what I do. I'm not trying. I'm doing it. So you can subscribe, comment below, share the video. Thank you so much. This is my 3.5-week postpartum with FittCoach video about moving the baby to the crib. It is going to be so hard tonight, you guys. He goes to bed in an hour and I don't even want to leave him. But he's downstairs right now. So I'm going to go love on him and hug him and kiss him and smooch him. Okay. Hope you guys have an awesome night. Bye.